God does not send anyone to hell. Non-believers often claim that God sends people to hell and therefore that he is not just. They say this is the reason they do not want to believe in God. They reach this conclusion because they believe they can arrive at the truth using their own reasoning. Unfortunately, their conclusion is a lie, and they will have to bear the consequences of it in the future. Because of the fall of mankind, Satan influences the thinking of everyone who has ever been born. He spreads a lie, and if someone chooses to believe it, they give Satan power over their life and their thinking. As a result, they become a prisoner of Satan and can no longer believe the truth about that specific subject where they already believe a lie. It is impossible to believe the truth and a lie at the same time. They then spread this lie to others, and if someone falls for it and believes it as well, they will do exactly the same and spread this lie further. The truth is that God does not send anyone to hell. Every person is born in sin and, at a certain age, is responsible for their own choices they make in their life. God will not allow sin into heaven because if he did, even heaven would be contaminated by it. A comparison, for example, is that if there were a deadly virus throughout the entire world except on one small island, the government of that island would not allow anyone from the outside world to enter in order to prevent the island from becoming infected as well. It would indeed be just for God to send someone to hell because of that person's personal sins, but that is not God's character. God is full of truth and grace, and that is why he has provided a solution to the problem of sin. God sent his Son, Jesus Christ, to earth. Jesus voluntarily came from his glory to this sinful, Satan-controlled earth. He lived a sinless life, and through that, he qualified to be the sacrifice for all the sins of all people. Just before he died, Jesus said, "It is finished," meaning that he has succeeded to be a sign-offer for everybody who believes on this work. Then he died and after 3 days rose from the dead. The Father gave the Holy Spirit as a helper to everyone who chose to believe in and trust in Jesus' salvation work. The person is born again, which means he gets a second godly nature inside of him next to the fallen flesh nature. To whom you yield yourself, you will be a slave to. God does not send anyone to hell. The only reason you go to hell is because you have rejected the redemptive work of Jesus Christ and must bear the eternal consequences of this.